Wait. So what just happened? The SEC said that we were approved on their Twitter/X account, but then turns out it was hacked. And Gary Gensler has stated that to be very careful with security, to use multi-authenticators. Somehow they got hacked. Hey, welcome back. It's your boy Dave, back again to talk about crypto. The dust has settled. Bitcoin spot ETFs have been approved across the board. Now what? Well, we've seen initial reflex action, an initial pump to about 49,000. Fantastic. But of course, like most things in the trading world, stocks, crypto, what have you, it's usually sell the news. That being said, we have backtracked, retraced to about 40,000, and right now, as of this video, sitting at about 43,000. Now, we could see a nice little pump back to 44,000 and then get rejected, and then possibly in the near term, trading back as low as, say, the mid 30,000. Okay, that's my take. Not financial advice. Don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor. Now, what do we do from here? Where do we go from here? Well, I do think there's a high possibility that this could activate a little taste of the altcoin season, which we can see now. Altcoins are pretty darn strong despite Bitcoin's very strong pullback to the downside. We have Ethereum consolidating. Which brings me to this point. The thing that we should look to next is a possibility of a spot Ethereum ETF. We even hear talks of a Solana ETF, a Ripple ETF. So you can see this cascade of ETFs coming down the pipeline in the near future. I mean, you can imagine what would happen if there was a ETF that has a basket of different altcoins all packaged into one, maybe the top 10, top 20 altcoins in an ETF. But I think these crypto companies, these developers have to pretty much solidify themselves and look legitimate enough to show some kind of staying power, legitimacy. So I think in the very near future, we can see a huge influx of big money, not just going to the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but all to the smaller altcoins as well. So in the interim, I'm not focusing too much on what Bitcoin is doing. I think it's going to be a nice healthy pullback, consolidation point, and right now I'm going to probably start looking to some other altcoins that could possibly make and continue a move higher. And if you remember back in 2004 with the first US gold ETF, gold was trading at around 700 at that time. After the ETF was released, it went down about, say, 10-15%. From 2004 onwards, it went up to about 350%. Now, you can imagine something as volatile and as hyped up as Bitcoin, where we could retrace, say, 25-30%, and then boom. Of course, I think the major moves are going to come in throughout the course of the next 12 to 24 months for this to actually play out. By the end of 2024, yeah, I can definitely see a $100,000 Bitcoin. And don't forget, come April, we have the Bitcoin halving event. Bitcoin has a finite amount of 21 million. The main differences between Bitcoin and other commodities is that if the price of oil goes up, they can try to dig for some more oil. Price of gold goes up, they can start trying to dig around for some more, mine some more gold, because we're not sure exactly how much the supply is. So that's the very stark contrast to the philosophy of Bitcoin, where you know exactly how much there is and how it's being handled on a cyclical basis of its deflationary mechanism. With that in mind, I am pretty darn sure that all the heavyweights on Wall Street that's coming into the crypto space right now are very, very aware of that. And they're going to probably try to accumulate as much as possible, who can control the most amount of Bitcoins. Other than that, guys, sit tight. Don't FOMO. Don't panic sell. All right. Like I said, we have the next 12 to 24 months of a nice bull market phase, whatever you want to call it. So, dips are gifts. If you're in profit, maybe take some off the table, rinse and repeat. All right, guys, other than that, stay safe. Let's make some money, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.